professor, I will test you in the worst way. Don't bring a Scantron, pop quizzes all day. Cause of our chemistry, we do biology.
What's happening, fam? L.A.R. movement still moving. Subscribe or die trying. You see the thumbnail, man. The great reparations debate. I went to the gym this morning, and I get home, walking my dog, and I see the Tariq Nasheed debating lady, predominantly white women on the panel about reparations, or they just bringing it up or whatever. And I find this interesting, right? Because it's not just white people. It's all these other groups of non-black people, and even black people who are not necessarily, FBA, black people who are immigrants. It's too many folks who have an issue with us bringing up reparations. And here in the debate, to me, is just okay. Basically, you just don't want the government to give black people anything because you want it, right? You got the people, well, I've never benefited. My family didn't own slaves. Oh, so basically, let me get this right. Because you said, because I shouldn't believe you. You said your family never owned slaves. So let's just say all the families who owned slaves, they should just pay for everything. Because they owe, right? Interesting. But the United States government will sanction slavery, right? And that same government sanctions all the benefits that people got from slavery, right? So the economy that your family who didn't own slaves got was from slavery. Like when we came with nothing, and they had the little land run when people could just put a flag down and that's their land. Black people, we were here. We were here when they were giving away free land. Guess why we couldn't get any? Because slavery. What? Oh, and check this out. Some of these same places that didn't own slaves and families that didn't own slaves, interestingly enough, when they were able to get free land and cheap land or however land they got land, right? When slavery was over, they sure made a lot of money sharecropping. Oh, so your family didn't own slaves, but they sure scammed black people who was fresh out of slavery with sharecropping, though, didn't they? Oh, I don't know. Not my family. Yeah. Interesting. Or this idea that, well, it happened a long time ago. We should just let bygones be bygones. How come? Okay, so what you did to the Native Americans happened years ago and long ago, and they got basically reparations continuously. Just saying. Oh, okay. What you did to the Japanese and put them in internment camp happened a long time ago, but they got reparations, right? What you did to the Italians, they got reparations, right? The mass lynching in Louisiana. Yeah, I remember that. And guess what? Y'all paid. Now you send a bunch of foreign aid to countries who stuff that doesn't have anything to do with America happened a long time ago, and they still get money to this day. But we don't. Black people, no, it's too much. Is it? It's too much, huh? Interesting. It's too much to send to Ukraine. Too much to send to the Middle East. Too much to send foreign aid to Israel all the time. Is it too much? Too much to send foreign aid to Africa, South America, and all that. Yeah, is that too much? Oh, it's not. Oh, okay, interesting. And ironically, the government basically pays foreign aid to other countries who they basically destroyed their country. I'm just saying. So you destroy the people. You destroy people here, and y'all can't do it. Okay, interesting. The other thing that gets me about this debate, is also, I've never benefited off of it. So I shouldn't be held accountable. Yeah. What's funny? So what you're saying is, you had nothing to do with slavery, Jim Crow, the other government policies that put black people in a bad predicament in this country. You benefited off of some of them though, and because you know what the wrongs of the country you didn't do, you should feel like you shouldn't have a issue. You know, it shouldn't come out of your pocket. But here's the funny thing: you don't have a problem taking money out of our pockets now. You don't have a problem with us getting overcharged for stuff. You don't have a problem with us getting, like insurance, loans. You don't have a problem with that. And why is all of this stuff an issue? Because it's race based. You don't have a problem with people getting hired. How did you get hired and not me? Affirmative action. Oh, okay. How did you get hired and not me when you unqualified? Oh, you forgot that part? So the great debate is always funny to me because, say you didn't benefit off the past, but you benefit off the present. Say, this country was racist years ago. It's not racist now, but you're still benefiting off of. You can still be a Karen now, and race comes into play. You can still jam somebody up now, and race comes into play. You can still make sure somebody doesn't feed their family because you don't like them being black. Race comes into play. Interestingly enough, Then like I said, you got people who have this debate about okay, so everything should be let go. So if everything should be let go, if we should let go of the past, how come everybody else doesn't? Fine. If we should let go of the past, that means cut the Native Americans off. They should let go of it, right? That means cut Israel off. They should let it go. I'm just saying. That cut Africa off. Should let it go. I'm just saying. More importantly, cut white America off from all of these benefits and governmental contracts and these subsidies that they keep getting from everywhere. Cut them off. They got to go. Everybody just fend for themselves. Everybody has absolutely nothing, because white people get government benefits year round. Like, the money that the government doles out to white people yearly, just on the basis of leveraging wealth to white people is far beyond reparations. Think about it. But hey, we're supposed to let everything go. But you're not letting anything go. Interesting. And why? And then people go, why not? Why now? Why not? We tried all the other things, and we seen all these other things that people said to do and wait on it was a hustle. So forget all that. You don't keep your word. The 40 acres and the mule thing ain't happened yet, has it? It's already on the books. What happened? Oh, you didn't keep your word. And it's been hundreds of years of not keeping your word. So guess what? What you got to say is irrelevant now. Well, they didn't keep their word. So basically, you need the time to not keep your word and stall out so the next generation and generation and generation, so you could benefit off of compound, wealth from labor, right? Because you don't want it to stop. And that's cool. I get it. Y'all don't want it to stop. Y'all want it to be unfair for perpetuity. And you got a problem with black people saying that's too much unfairness now. We got to do something different. I get it. But should we care about how you feel? You don't care about how we feel. So, I guess we're even on that front. But financially, we're going to keep pressing. But like, share, subscribe, or die trying. Catch y'all on the next one. Peace.
You ever been at the top of the universe? I'm gonna take you.